EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us a dozen miles east of the National Mall at the home of the Commanders here in Landover, Maryland. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the Washington Commanders. Welcome, it's Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen and Matt Gay going to kick things off. Off we go from Northwest Stadium. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 20. Yard line. 28-yard line. First time, that's Trevor Etienne, and he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Fourth down, the Rams will send out Ethan Evans to punt. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. That's fielded at about the 18. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line.
On the set.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. And it'll be second down.
Ready? Bronco 80. Cowboy 80. 18, Pioneer. Warrior 7, Buffalo 18. Scoop.
He'll look to throw. He'll get that to his tight end, Ben Sinnott. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll look to pick this up, third and a yard.
67, traffic. 60, Maverick. 60, 18, Roderick. Ready?
Now they'll set up to throw. That is intercepted. And he's going to give a a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to rattle. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception? So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
It's Trevor Etienne. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
Brings up third down and 12.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
You don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
Hardy's kick is good, and the Rams are out to an early 3-0 lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A throw left side, caught by Civic. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. That's a gain of 19, and a very quick first down.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Come 19!
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like we might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Come on, come on. 18, Warriors, 17. Go.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. That one complete to Jalen Lane. They get 19 on that pass play. First down, Washington.
Commanders, first down.
First
and 10 at the 30.
He'll drop to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another first down.
Ready? Panther 60, Panthers. Ready?
The red zone now. He'll drop to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Commanders. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. The reception for Rondale Moore. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. The first-round pick looking right at home in this offense. It's a first down.
At the 44-yard line.
the air now on 1st and 10. He's got a man. That's Josh Downs. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They hit another 17. Back-to-back plays of 17 yards. And another first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. That's swung out to ETN. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
At the Commanders' 40-yard line.
Second quarter now. Rams in control of the football. They've got it 2nd down and 11. They'll look to throw yet again. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Back to throw. He'll let one go down the middle. This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. So on comes Joshua Carty to try this field goal. This a 57-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Rams are back within 1. It's 7-6.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Ranger. Let's go now.
That's to the right side, and it's Siddick. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll look to throw. That's a short one caught by Siddick. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
3rd down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
That's catch 3 just on this drive, and it gets his team a first down.
65
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Ready? Cowboy 80. 18, Warriors 70.
They'll look to throw again. That's into the hands of Lane. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That one good for 29.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes. And there is a lot of room to operate.
19 Charger, 19 Charger. Mustang, Dragon 60.
Back to the air one more time. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Jared first. He gets into drop in. It's a loss of 8. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
70 Timberwolves. Buffalo 18. Me. Ready, ready.
Flush to his right. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
26 yards.
That catch number 40 on the season for him.
That's about as big time as you get. There's a saying, Mike, that you really judge your quarterback by his ability to operate, not only on third down, but what they call third and pass, meaning it's such a long down and distance, they have no choice but to air the ball out. And when you can convert third downs at that distance, chances are you got a pretty big time quarterback.
And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
From the 6, here comes a return. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Let's go now.
Now ETN, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play. Second and 10.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll be back just outside the nation's capital after this. We'll try again. It's second and 10. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down. They'll throw out of the gun to the left side into the hands of Moore. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. Here's Ethan Evans now. He'll punt for the second time after hitting a beauty in his first effort. And the receiver with a fair catch, taken successfully, and that's where he'll turn it over to the offense.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Come on. Ready.
RPO and the quick hits to Smith and Jigba.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Second and 5.
Here we go. Back.
Looking Smith and Jigba's way again, and again a catch. And he'll be taken down all the way up at the 45. A first set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
For a Commanders
19 right. Go.
He'll look to throw. Out to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Back to the air once more on second down. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, The defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Buffalo 18. 7 Pirates.
Now they'll set up to throw. All alone is the tight end, Sinnott. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on third down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Bronco 80. Dragon 60. Ready, right?
That one, take it in. Touchdown, Commanders. That's a 2-touchdown game for numbers 7 and 8 for the season. Yay, to add the PAT. He gets it to go, and the Commanders extend it to a 21-6 advantage. Halftime coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll air it out down the middle. That is hard. And he's going to be out of bounds. Triple zeros up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the first half. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Drop 60. Come on. Set. 70 Lions. 18, run. Come 19.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. As caught, that's Wade. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch. I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Let's go.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercepted. Picked up by Carrington Valentine.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
Throw here down the field. will fall incomplete.
Pretty unforgettable performance so far in the first half, Mike, and they're going to try to figure this out here in the second half and try to gain some momentum. Figure out what's going to work, where are our matchups, and let's go try to put a drive together and get some points, because so far this has been a struggle, and they just cannot get anything going from here. I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow, so that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive. But instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
And a nice return there. The offense had to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 7 Pirates, 6 the Eagles, Buffalo 18. Dragons, 6.
He'll drop to throw. Smith and Jigba has it on that out route. He's going to be marked down up around the 33. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33.
65 catch, 65. Warriors 70.
Throwing now from the gun. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
Mustang 19. Ready. Chop. 70 Lions. Ready.
Throw left side, caught by Sinnott. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. His 8th reception of the game, and good for a first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes. He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
18 Cardinals. Ready.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Sinnott. His 2nd catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
That's complete. It's Jackson Smith and Jigba. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7.
Buffalo 18.
And he'll just bite the board and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
65 catch, 65 catch. Get it.
with Smith and Jigba. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a first down.
And a Washington first down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. Smith and Jigba left side. He's got it. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
I think the rest of those receivers in the huddle have all come to the realization that they might not be getting a target anytime soon. And frankly, I don't blame them. I mean, they're riding the hot hand, and rightfully so, until this defense proves that they...
And he'll take it on in. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Washington. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
This taken at the 5. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And he will take this one in. 78 yards. Touchdown, Rams. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, defense is thinking run. He's got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6. Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
This will be returned from the 6. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Come on. 69, 19, Mustang 19.
They'll look to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. A big play to kick off this drive. 53 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Dragon 60.
Back to throw. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Jared Verse in there to drop him as he registers sack number 4 on the season.
Well, that's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively after giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap. To bounce back and come away with a sack. Now you find yourself in 2nd and long. You can catch your breath, and the opportunity to get off the field has just gone up.
That one knocked away in the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up 3rd down now.
Well, if you're going to target him in the end zone, you better come correct, man, because this guy, he embraces those moments of one-on-one coverage when it matters the most. And I think he just saved 6 by getting his hands on that one.
Warrior step, 18, run with 19 tight, 19, 65 catch, 60.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. That is going to be all in. He's got it. Jalen Lane. Touchdown, Commanders. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gabe to kick this one away. Safe kick taken at the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go.
That's complete. Some more on the right side. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard
A
line.
gain of 17 yards. And the Rams, first down.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
The pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being complete.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he's in. Touchdown, Rams. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean,
This one intercepted. Picked off by Mikey Sainristil. Accelerating toward midfield. Still going. And he takes it back all the way. How about a pick 2 if you prefer? The play backfires for the offense in a big way.
well, Mike, you don't see this too often in the NFL. The rare pick 2. Now, it won't go down in the stat sheet as an interception for either guy, but the effort won't go unnoticed. For him to go the entire length of the field at the end of this drive certainly ends on a high note after giving up that touchdown.
At their own 25-yard line.
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
Now, this looks like a design run, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job. There's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots. I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Here's a 3rd and 10. They'll throw out of the gun. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down. So the drive stalls out, and here's the Aussie, Mitch Wishnowsky, to punt. On the return, here's McMillan. Very nice return. He takes it up past the 35-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He throws right side, down the the field, and it is brought in. They'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Back to the air once more on second down. Got his head at the 6. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown. Touchdown, Los Angeles. That his second TD catch of the season. The extra point from Carty is good. And the Rams are able to cut the deficit to 10. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. A return now from the 4. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
Ready up. Buffalo 18. 2. 18, run. Trap 50, trap 60. 19.
Now they'll set up to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Nice game.
Finding room at midfield. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Okay, ready?
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Cougar night. Get it?
Washington, first
18
down.
Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
First and 10 at the
Bronco 80.
41-yard line.
He'll look to throw. That's into the hands of Lane. He's got it. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
It's a pickup of 6.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion
Okay, break.
in a moment. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a 1st down on that gain of 5.
Ready, break.
First and 10 at the 29-yard
Ready,
line.
ready.
And it's caught out wide on the RPO. His 5th catch for the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
And that 1st down should all but do it, Mike. With only 1 remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation, and we're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
At the 13-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up
It is 2nd and 9.
Come on. Set. 70 Timberwolves.
So it's a win here for the Commanders. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten.